Spooky things are afoot here in Goleta this evening. Not because there's anything abnormal happening, but because it's Halloween weekend. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cal Nicolas. My normal broadcast partner, Evelhoch, is out for the evening battling an illness. We wish him the best. Once again, welcome to Ice in Paradise in Goleta for tonight's ACHA Division II matchup between the UCSB Gauchos and the visiting California Lutheran Knights. And the old adage goes that if familiarity breeds contempt, then really this is a rivalry that's at downright animosity level. The California Lutheran Knights are the team that UCSB has seen more as a program than any other team in the ACHA or any college hockey team anywhere in the country. These two teams are not far away from each other, California Lutheran being located in the Thousand Oaks, Newberry Park area just down the 101 freeway. Takes them about 45 minutes to drive up here, makes it very convenient, and as a result, not only do they come bringing a stacked team, but they always come ready to play every time they are in the building. Well, as you may remember from last weekend, ice hockey at UCSB opened their campaign with a two-game series against the Santa Clara University Broncos. It was just the second time in program history that they went winless over the opening weekend, Santa Clara prevailing by scores of 6-2 on a Friday night game, and then again on Saturday by a final score of 3-1. UCSB scoring only 3 goals on the weekend, 2 of them coming from rookie forward by the name of Chris Owasiuk. Owasiuk with a great start to his campaign. Coach Scott Hires singled him out before the first game as one of the faces that Gaucho fans should watch for this season, and one of the players that he's really relying on to not only mentor his young, also new freshman teammates, but also to really give some sort of depth back behind the returners, the likes of Cooper Spears, the Justin Goldzers, the Andrew Vieras, and the like. Had himself a pretty good opening weekend, the only other goal from the weekend coming by Austin Trenner. So we're still waiting for the first goal from UCSB's veterans, and they are going to need one here tonight because the team they're facing has an awful lot of offensive talent, and there's one name that's going to send some shivers down Gaucho fans' spine because of what he's done to this team in the past. Keep your eyes out for number 16 in purple, Blake Aguilar. This man has just been an absolute tear for UCSB, averaging over 2 goals per game in his career against UCSB. He's only been kept off the goal sheet 1 time in what's got to be now probably 6 or 7 games between his time here with California Lutheran and with the Ventura County College program back in the NCHA days. He will also be joined by his setup man, number 7, Andy Arutunian, who affectionately his teammates know him as Andy Bro. The native of the Hollywood area down south is also an offensive force to be reckoned with. He will be together, that combo, I should say, really will be quite the task for the UCSB defense to handle. And for the UCSB, the 6 that went by them on the first night may be a little bit misleading since a couple of those came late. The team is definitely balanced on both ends this year, but they're really working on trying to get that scoring down. And they may have a better opportunity here tonight. Starting in goal for California Lutheran is Brian Felt, who for the last couple of years has served as the backup to now graduated goaltender Grant Urosco. Urosco will be on the bench for California Lutheran here tonight, along with head coach Patrick O'Donnell and his assistant Spencer Votipka, who Gaucho fans and California Lutheran fans may remember was a player for this Knights program for several years, and other assistant coach Bruce Gillies. For UCSB, Coach Scott Hires really wanted to emphasize a little bit more of that passing and movement through the neutral zone, which improved a lot in the Saturday night game last weekend, but still could use some work. And it's going to take quite some doing to get over with this team. This California Lutheran team, definitely known for also being a very good defensive team. They play very similar to UCSB, a very well-balanced attack, strong defense. They emphasize a very solid team game all across the ice, from both their own zone through the neutral and into the offensive zone. So for UCSB, they're really going to have to be on their game in order to really give themselves a good chance of coming out on top tonight. And I think that's going to start first and foremost with making sure they hit the net with their shots. Those who watched the Saturday night game may remember that one of the themes of the night was just that UCSB just couldn't seem to find a way to get pucks on net, whether it was with breakaways, shots from the circles, anything like that. It just seemed like they were off by just a couple inches and just either sent it over the top or happened to send it wide. So for UCSB, I think that's something they're going to want to work on. And they're also going to want to be stronger on the face-off dots for this one. So UCSB didn't seem to come up with a lot of those wins when they needed them in the defensive zone. Be something to work on here this evening. Fans, UCSBhockey.com is the official website for ice hockey at UCSB. Keep up to date with the latest stats, scores, and news features put up by myself and my co-commentator, Eric Evelhoch. Visit us, UCSBhockey.com, and also be sure to keep up with us on social media, Facebook.com/icehockeyUCSB. We are on Twitter at UCSB Ice Hockey, and we're even on Instagram, Instagram.com/UCSB Ice Hockey. Also, if you are watching on YouTube this evening or even after the fact, because all the games are archived and stored on YouTube for later viewing, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It would really help us out as a program. As the warm-up period before the game comes to a close here. Another chapter in the long and historic rivalry between these two programs will be written here this evening. The contingent of players brought by this California Lutheran team, much larger than the one that drove the several hours down from Santa Clara. So UCSB will not necessarily have the numbers advantage that they had in the past over the last 2 weekends. So it will be a hard game. It'll take 3 periods for sure if this one's going to come out. And for UCSB, I think it's going to start with a very strong opening. As the teams meet at their benches, we wait for, I believe we should have the national anthem here tonight. And it appears in net we will be seeing Lennon Karma getting the start here tonight. Lennon Karma came in in relief of goaltender Will Hahn after the third goal went in early in the third period last Saturday against California Lutheran. Karma, the 6'2" native of Temecula, California, wearing number 1, stopped every shot he faced in relief. Head coach Scott Heyer is choosing to go back to the young freshman, one of many on this year's UCSB team. Starting lineups are heading out towards the blue line for today's playing of the national anthem, I believe. Yes, we will. We'll be back in just a moment. National anthem being played here at Ice in Paradise. We are about ready to go. Gauchos going with a starting lineup of Chris Awasia, Colin Delbonis, and Captain Justin Goldzer at forward. Defense Dimitri Piagai and Andrew Vieira, the solid pairing that Coach Scott Hires leaned on an awful lot last weekend as the veteran duo. For California Lutheran, starters going to be number 2, Caleb Pallone, along with number 16, Blake Aguilar. Remember, keep an eye on him, as well as number 11, Elliot Cutbill, 18, Jake Olenak, and number 19, Joe Evans. for the purple-clad Knights, who I apologize right now ahead of time. I'm pretty sure at one point I'm going to call them the Golden Knights. The Vegas hysteria definitely got me paying some attention to some NHL hockey right now, as the puck drops here at Ice in Paradise, and the next chapter in this rivalry is underway. Right off the draw, California Lutheran carrying in, and a shot from the blue line, whistled just wide by Joe Evans, around to the corner, held in by Aguilar. Sends it back around behind the net. Evans in on it, takes a hit from Piagai. Jostling in the corner, and Vieira comes out with it, tries to feed it around. Goldzer takes a hit, and Cal Lutheran comes out with it, swept towards the front of the net, knocked to the side. Piagai comes away with it, puts it up off the glass, and it will come out of play. Face-off staying down low in the ice hockey at UCSB zone, and you can see immediately right off the bat, these two teams have no problem playing hard physical hockey against each other. It's been that way pretty much since they first faced each other. Expect nothing different now. Face-off back behind the net, taken over by big Emmett Rupert, the young freshman. Skates it out of his own zone. He's got some space. Carries into the offensive zone. Drop pass. Sends it over. Shot just wide by Christian Ockpish. Comes around the board. It'll be held in. Set down Ockpish. Turns. Fired right through the crease. Spears over to pick it up. Spears looks to the middle. Ockpish with the tip on net, and it's just held onto by Brian Felt. Sniff it around in front. Austin Trenner scored a goal doing that last weekend. Goal that seemed to give UCSB just a little bit of life in that Saturday night game. And it'll be a face-off over to Brian Felt's left. Spears wins it. Excuse me, that was Ockpish who wins it. Sent back down low into the corner. Jostled with Trenner and Spears. Trenner takes over, has it in his feet, kicks it over to Spears. Spears circles back behind the net, looks out in front, tries to feed it out in front, blocked on the way in. That's number 5, Macon McIntyre. And Arutunian sends it the length of the ice. This will be icing. With 18:40 to go here in the first period. No score between UCSB and the California Lutheran Knights. The Knights currently 2-2-0 on the season. Their last action last weekend was a pair of games against the Grand Canyon University Lopes. Those games were both victories for the Knights by scores of 13-2 and then 9-1. So this team definitely has some offensive firepower. Granted, it hasn't been a great season so far for Grand Canyon. Knights skate the puck out of their own zone. This is number 46, Wayne Jones. Sends the puck in deep, skating onto it. That's Travis Jones. Gauchos go over to cut it off. Taken away and sent right out. Coming over the line. Backhanded across. Shot saved by Felt. What a great look for UCSB. Great pass from number 90, Adam Ingrone. Sent it back and found Dimitri Strategos in the high slot. Felt coming up with a big pad save. UCSB showing some offensive promise here early. Coming in to take the face-off now, it's Del Bonis, along with Owasiuk and Goldzer once again. Sent back out to the point where it will be controlled. Vieira shoots, blocked on the way in on accident by Del Bonis. And skating it out now. Over the line and up and into the glove of goaltender Lennon Karma. That was Sean Callback who took that shot. Looking at my roster, lots of numbers starting with that number 1. Kind of hard to determine them a little bit. So face off over to the left side of Lennon Karma. Has not been the busier goalie here in the opening minutes. Back to the point. Knocked down, sent back in. Piagai will send it around the boards where Justin Goldzer will get to it. Looks up, can't find a man, and it'll go back into the California Lutheran zone where Danny Helton will take over. Helton sends it back, and Morgan Griffith sends it forward. Callback, looking across, trying to find Hayden Day. Doesn't find him, goes back in. Vieira will take over. Sends it around the boards. Owasiuk takes a hit, not able to get it out of the zone. Piagai takes over. Piagai sends it back across, finds his partner, sends it up for Goldzer. Goldzer will carry it out over his own blue line. UCSB attacking. Goldzer carries it into the zone, fires a shot. That's going to be an easy stop for Brian Felt. Owasiuk can't get to the rebound, and that's skated out by Danny Helton. Under pressure, sends it out, finds Morgan Griffith. Griffith sends it over the line, and UCSB will send it right back out to the neutral zone and go for a change, as this will not go far enough for icing. Spears in pressuring. Cutbill weaves right around him, and a nice pass right up the middle finds Joe Evans. Evans sends it back. Aguilar's shot blocked on the way in, and UCSB not able to get it back out. Aguilar sends it towards the net, and it's a fairly routine stop. UCSB sends it back out to the neutral zone. Aguilar takes over. Knifed away by Cooper Spears. Spears sends it back into his own end under pressure. Emmett Rupert. Rupert sends it off the boards. Spears gets it away and skates it out through the neutral zone. UCSB 3-on-2 if they hurry. Spears over the line. Looks back. Fires a shot, and that is off the paddle of goaltender Brian Felt. And it'll be a face-off over to his glove hand side. That would be his blocker hand side. That'll be his right. 16:15 remaining here in the first period. Once again, my normal broadcast partner, Eric Evelhoch, out with an illness this evening. I believe the NHL official ruling for it would be flu-like symptoms. We wish him all the best. Puck sent out to the blue line, not out. Held in, UCSB fires the puck towards the middle. Felt knifes it over to the sideboards. Arutunian sends it out once again. Not out of the zone. Good hold by UCSB. Mingrone battles for it. Sends it towards the front of the net. Shot blocked. And Cal Lutheran will take over. Send it around the sideboards. Going over to chase it. That is Travis Jones. Jones can't get it out. Taken over. Stratego sends it out in front. Can't get a knife. Can't get a stick on it. And California Lutheran will carry away. Travis Jones carries through the neutral zone. He will dump it in at the blue line, where it will go down and be picked up by Wayne Jones. Sent out to the blue line, held in by the Knights. And the second time it gets out, past Caleb Pallone, sent back across, where Jake Olenak will take over. Olenak backs into his own zone, sends it out along the sideboards, and it misses everybody. And the official signals for icing, as Emmett Rupert is able to get back first. Van Center Ice Santa Barbara, located in Goleta, is your premier destination for hockey and figure skating equipment and apparel. Located at 7127 Hollister Avenue, Suite 8 in Goleta. Give them a visit online. Center, spelled the Canadian way, CENTRE, icesb.com. Gauchos win the offensive zone faceoff. Justin Goldzer battling for it. Knifed away from him and taken out of the zone. UCSB recovers. Taking a hit at the blue line is Connor May. Lost in the middle. Delbonis shoots off the glove of Felt, and he reaches back and hangs on to it. Great look for Colin Delbonis to jump on a turnover right in the high slot. And Brian Felt did get the glove on it, but it got behind him. He had to reach back and catch it a second time. A little bit of a nervy moment for the goaltender, but nonetheless, kept the puck out of the net, did his job right. Delbonis now taking the face-off with Sean Callback. Callback wins it, but Justin Goldzer gets to it first. Goldzer loses it. That's taken over by Nick Cerezo. Cerezo sends it out, and it'll be sent across the ice by Hayden Day, and this will go all the way down for icing. UCSB showing some good offensive pressure here early. That's the second straight icing, and about the fourth one so far for the Knights. So UCSB getting some good offensive pressure here early, including a couple good chances. Goaltender Brian Felt standing tall thus far. Christian Ockpish in to take the draw against Callback, who's stuck on the ice as a result of the icing. Ockpish wins it, sends it to Spears. Spears' is shot blocked on the way in, back out to the point. Piagai. Shot missed, where Callback will take over and get it out over the blue line. Pass through the middle, looking for Spears. Spears tips it in. No Knights able to change on that. Spears wins the board battle, sends it back to the point, and it misses Piagai. Goes all the way back down, where Dimitri Piagai will skate back and take over. Piagai sends it up the boards, and he will take over once again. Drop pass for Spears. Spears shot tipped on the way in, and a great save from Felt. And California Lutheran will just knife it off the boards and back out. Vieira sends it back out looking for Austin Trenner. Trenner sends it back for Vieira. Looks for Spears. Spears sends it up, looking for Ockpish. Tries to find Trenner. It's a little behind him off a tip. And Dimitri Piagai will send it in deep. Ockpish will be the first one on it. Carries it back behind the net. Spears Stick handles with it, fires it out in front, off the goaltender's stick, and Trenner just wasn't ready for it. It looked like it got right to his feet. Sent up. Blake Aguilar, great defense from what looks like Emmett Rupert to tie him up in the neutral zone before he could take off, and UCSB gets the puck back. Sends it back. It looks like UCSB was going for a line change, so that pass missed. It's taken over by the Knights. Adam Poe carries over the red line, fires it deep. And Dimitri Strategos will take over. Strategos sends it out. California Lutheran quickly reverses, tags up onside, sends it back in. Aguilar can't handle the pass, has to circle back, gets it back. Taking some pretty good shots there. Sent back out, and we are going to get our first penalty of the night. A little bit too much stick work there. And I believe this is Strategos that's going to go. So Dimitri Strategos, or no, excuse me. It is not Strategos. We have a new number out there. There's a 19 on the roster now. So the Gauchos will go shorthanded for hooking. I'm not sure of who it is at the moment. And California Lutheran will get their first power play. UCSB, the penalty kill was a bit of a problem last season, but perfect through the first 2 games thus far. Delbonis out there to kill the penalty. Takes a big hit, but gets the puck deep. Collided with Danny Helton. Both of them bounce up. And the Knights will have to go 200 feet. Long pass, looking over for Andy Aratunian. Has to stop up on the red line. Weaves through the neutral zone, sends it forward. Travis Jones. Jones shoots, and it's into the glove of Lennon Karma. Karma way out on top of his goal crease to make that save. Makes it look comfortable. 12:28 to go here in the first period. About a minute and a half in the penalty to UCSB. Face off over to... You got a whistle, and it looks like they're going to redrop this one. Face off over to the left of Lennon Karma, and it looks like it's going to be Elliot Cutbill taking it up against Tyler Barone. Barone wins the face-off, sent to Piagai. Piagai slaps it around the boards, and it will vacate the zone as it gets through Caleb Pallone. Pallone sends it across to his partner Olenak, back to Pallone. Fires it forward to the red line, and over to Aguilar. Aguilar over the blue line. Fakes one, loses the puck, and Barone takes over. Barone turns, fires it up into the air and out of the zone. Tries to find Spears, and it just couldn't get around. Caleb Pallone. Spears in on the pressure, and he gets the puck. Killing time down there, and he backhands it in front. Brian Felt awake and alert to that one. Aguilar sends it back behind the net where Olenak will take over. Olenak waits and carries it out. 50 seconds left on the penalty. Olenak loses the puck for a second, sends it over to his partner. Sends it through the neutral zone. Elliot Cutbill will carry over the blue line. Cutbill drops it back. Evans along the board, sends it back down to Cutbill. Cutbill cycles out with it along the boards. Looks back out, finds Pallone. Pallone back to Cutbill. Cutbill sends it off the boards. Tried to find Aguilar. Good tip from Spears. Not out of the zone, however. And we have a hand pass call. So this should come out of the UCSB zone now. 23 seconds left on the UCSB minor penalty. 11:19 to go here in the first period. No score. Only power play of the game thus far, this current one for California Lutheran. Sean Callback now on the draw with Christian Ockfish. Ockfish fishes it out of the official skates and sends it into the California Lutheran zone. Delbonis in on it, and he will get the puck, but just can't hang on to it. Callback stops up on the blue line, takes a hit from Delbonis, but sends it into the middle where Morgan Griffith will send it back, and Nick Cerezo will take over. Sent towards the middle of the ice, Cerezo sends it up for Griffith. Griffith tries to find Cerezo, and Gauchos will knife it away all the way back down the ice. This will not go far enough for icing. Perfectly weighted. Callback sends it off an official skates, and he will circle out. Gets around Spears. Callback fakes around one, carries it in, and he tries to go back behind the net. Loops around. He's got Vieira on him. Spears will take over. Spears takes over the loose puck, and he's got some space if he hurries. Spears over the line. He's got Achpish with him. Spears around one. Shoots, and it's just over the top of the net. Trenner now joins them on the ice. Spears cycling, looking for Achpish. Trenner can't get it, and it's loose in the slot. UCSB will hold it in for just a moment as Callback carries it out over the line and sends it deep while the rest of the mates change. Arotunian into pressure for California Lutheran, but UCSB moves it away from him. Trenner sends it forward, finds Mingrone. Mingrone sends it deep. Around the boards it goes. Tyler Barone into pressure. They battle for it along the boards. Sent to the slot just behind Austin Trenner. Shot from the point. Trickles wide. That was from Liam Gallant. Barone dodges a hit behind the net. Takes a couple cross checks. Keeps the puck. Sends it back. Gallant. Liam Gallant, I should say. Held in by Connor May. Gallant holds it in again. Sends it. Tipped on net. Felt lets his defense clear it once again. Not out. Gallant. Barone. Tipped up off a stick, and Felt's got it. UCSB with a good penalty kill, not giving California Lutheran a lot of time to set up, and it turns immediately into some momentum that they can use to get some more chances on this goaltender. And you can see a bit of the difference in the defensive structures between California Lutheran and what we saw with Santa Clara last weekend. Santa Clara just content to box in down deep. Gauchos getting a little bit more space here as a shot off the faceoff stopped by Felt. Delbonis throws a hit and can't get cleared. Owasiak fires a shot that's tipped high and wide. Owasiak gets to his rebound, sent forward and just misses the stick of Aguilar. Dimitri Piagai takes over, sends it looking for Goldzer. Goldzer lets it go, and this is going to result in an icing against the Gauchos. Down to 8:39 left here in the opening frame. Again, talking about the defensive structure differences, California Lutheran a little bit more aggressive out on the point men, but that does leave a little bit more space open in the middle of the offensive zone, and UCSB has found it a couple times for some good chances thus far. UCSB wins that defensive zone faceoff. They'll circle it back around. Goldzer fishes it off the boards. Vieira under pressure turns away and hangs onto it back behind the net. Blake Aguilar into pressure, gets it to Goldzer. Goldzer off the board, sends it out, and this is going to go down unless we have... Oh, Owasiak was clearly there first. And the Gauchos are protesting. I would say this should not be icing. And the officials are going to meet. And I believe this should probably go to center ice as a mistaken icing call. And I believe that's where they're going to put it because Owasiak clearly was going to win the race to that puck. So the officials make the right call. And this will be dropped at center ice. Achpish wins that faceoff, and it's over to Spears. Spears over the line, fires it high and wide. Achpish, the first one to get there, sends it down low. Spears had the stick knocked out of his hand. It flew up in the air, out to the point. Hard shot just goes wide. Held in, sent back behind the net, fired out in front, and held in once again. Sent back behind the net. Cooper Spears will take over. And he takes a hard hit there from Jake Olenak. And California Lutheran recovers the puck. Taken away, sent through the slot. And Spears gets it. Spears with speed. Fires a shot, stopped by Felt. Hard hit there from Pallone, strips the puck from Spears. And teammate Elliot Cutbill takes over, fires a long pass, and he finds Aguilar, but he's offside. Oh boy, that was close. What a great pass from Cutbill. And Aguilar just couldn't hang on. Boy, he couldn't have been offside by about 6 inches. So the Gauchos catch a break there as Aguilar had just a little bit of space. We talked a lot in the pregame about what damage he has done to this Gaucho team in the past. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Emmett Rupert, the team leader in penalty minutes through the first weekend, has his first pair of this pair of minutes for this weekend, as I believe he's going to get a roughing minor for a little bit of those post-whistle pleasantries. As a teammate, you like having a guy like Rupert who can stand up for you, but also a little bit of maybe some freshman learning to do there is you got to kind of pick your battles. Not necessarily a penalty you want to take at this juncture of the game. And it looks like actually we're going to get an even up here, as I believe that's Elliot Cutbill in the penalty box for Cal Lutheran. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey for a little while for the next 2 minutes. 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the first period. Puck dropped. Cerezo will send it in off the official. And some scramble out in front. Dimitri Piagai takes over. Skates around one, and he's got some speed getting out. Takes a slash, gets it through. Piagai sends it out wide. Shot, great save from Felt. Fired the puck back through. Tyler Barone with that last opportunity, sent towards the slot. And this will get lobbed out where it'll be taken over by Sean Callback. Callback fakes around one. Great stop from Dimitri Piagai to knife that one away. Sends it back to the point, and that's stripped away. Here comes Barone. Barone over the line, one-on-one. Thanks. Shot, saved by Felt, and he hangs on. Bit of an awkward save right in the crook of the arm. But Felt equal to the task on that one as well. UCSB getting a few odd man rushes on that one. Back defending the last one was Nick Cerezo. Did a good job of keeping Barone to the outside on that play to allow Felt a better opportunity to make that save. Delbonis in on the faceoff for this one alongside with Wayne Jones for the Knights. Jones wins that faceoff, and it'll be taken over by Helton. Helton under pressure, sends it around. This is taken over by Arutunian. Arutunian sends it out wide. Taken away by UCSB. Carried over the line. Pass to the middle, and it's knifed off of Awasiak's stick. Great pass from, that was Liam Gallant. Put back out, and this is Awasiak. Delbonis tries to take over, but just can't get to it in time. Gallant sends it out wide. Fired in from the red line. Back out to the point, taken over. Shot just wide of the net. Awasiak, the first one to it, goes to battle with Helton. Helton sends it around the sideboards. Wayne Jones will take over. Big shoulder there, and UCSB coming in. Delbonis with the rebound, and a great kick save from Felt. Oh, Delbonis almost had him at his mercy. Awasiak takes over. Sent back to the point. Gallant with the puck. We got a penalty coming up. Shot off the shoulder of Felt. Oh, and Awasiak fanned on the rebound. But UCSB is going to get their first power play of the game, as it looks like Danny Helton is going to be going off for a little bit of pleasantry off to the side. Waiting for the official signal on this one. And it's going to be a cross-check. So Danny Helton, with 5:14 left to go here in the first period, goes off for 2 minutes. UCSB did have a couple power play goals in last weekend's series. Aguilar out to kill it on the draw with Akpish. Akpish wins that draw, and UCSB will start set up in their own zone. Akpish fires it down low. Sent out and blocked. Spears takes over off a skate, and it just missed the net. Spears bounces off a skate again, and Felt will slow this one down. Spears, Trenner, and Christian Akpish, the forwards out for UCSB on this power play. Defensive pair, Piagai and Andrew Vieira. Great win from Akpish on that one. UCSB controls again. Fires the shot, and oh, what a good grab. Excellent tip from Austin Trenner on that one. And Brian Felt just a reaction reach down to his glove side to just get on that one in time. Trenner maybe holding his head in his hands because he knows he took just a little bit too much off that one. Great reaction save from the Knights goaltender. Cutbill in on the draw, and Akpish wins his third straight faceoff of this power play. He'll send it down low, finds Trenner. Trenner sends it back to Piagai at the point. Piagai walks the line, tipped on the way in, off the mask of Felt. High tip from Cooper Spears, and that one's blocked. Andrew Vieira holds it in. Sends it down low, looking for Trenner. Trenner gets into a battle. He's joined by Achpish. Battling with Cerezo. Achpish takes it away. Spears back behind the net. Spears drops it for Achpish. Back out to Spears. Walks out of the circle. Tipped on the way in, and it goes high and wide. Recovered by Vieira. Vieira down low. Tries to find Trenner. Trenner gets first to it. Drops it out in front, and 2 saves from Felt. Spears at the point covering. Tipped on the way in. That one goes high. Vieira recovers on the goal line. Sends it back to his partner at the point. Guy to Spears. Walks to the circle. Fires the shot. Stopped by Felt. And Aguilar gets to it. And finally, California Lutheran gets it out over the blue line. None of the Knights can change, however. They didn't get it deep. Spears tries to get around. Aguilar takes it away. Sends it forward. And here comes Cutbill. And he's content to just throw it down on Lennon Karma and get a change. What a long shift on that one. UCSB gets fresh legs over the boards as well. Barone over the blue line. Quick little turn, fires it down low, and that's going to be taken away by McIntyre, and he'll send it the rest of the way. 6 seconds left on this power play. So UCSB is going to come up short on this one, but not for a lack of opportunities. Boy, they were just moving the puck really well on this one. Carried over the blue line now, UCSB on the rush. Knifed away from Owasiak, fires it out in front, missed Delbonis, take it over. Barone with the shot, stopped on the way in by Felt, another great save. Owasiak scrambles with it, he's got 2 men on him, taken away by the Knights. Joe Evans with it on his stick, looking for a passing option, he's got Delbonis all over him now. Fires it back, McIntyre takes over, sends it around the boards, this is going to be picked up by Jones. Jones sends it back behind the net where Pallone will take over. Pallone fires it forward. Finds Joe Evans. Evans content to just send it over the UCSB line. Gauchos content to play a little bit of catch with it back behind their own net. Barone stopped at the blue line. Has to pull up a little bit there as Emmett Rupert was offside. Puck fired in from distance, and UCSB will force Felt to hang on. Felt by far the busier goaltender so far here in the first period. Now just down to 2 minutes and 18 seconds left, and boy, he's had 4 or 5 saves that have absolutely just robbed the Gauchos of some goals. Talked a little bit about how UCSB struggled to get that offense going. You got to think that if they keep things going just like this, they're going to have a bucket load here tonight. Puck sent back to the point. Shot from Connor May, tipped on the way in. Achpish will take over, and he'll fire it towards the front of the net. Felt will stick that one to the corner. Trenner tries to get around his man, can't do it, tries to fire the pass in front, taken away by the Knights. Sent forward, misses Blake Aguilar. And a little bit of catch on the blue line for UCSB. Sent over. That was from Gallant, but it misses everybody. And California Lutheran will take over. Aguilar with it on his own blue line, tries to skate away with it, forgot the puck for a second. And he skates around one. Knifed away by Cooper Spears, and he's in on a chance. Fires the shot, and it's right into the breadbasket of goaltender Felt. Helton giving Spears a little bit of an extra shot there at the very end. Remember from last season, he is definitely one of the more physical players on an already very physical California Lutheran team. Down to 1:34 left here. Tyler Barone in to take the face-off against Sean Callback. Callback wins this one, fires it back behind for Pallone. Pallone sends it around, looking for Day, but he will not be the first one to get there as Strategos sends it back in. Mingrone sends it around. Tipped on net, Mingrone, great feed. And Callback now exits the zone. Callback over the UCSB blue line, stops up, fires the pass into the middle. Great spinorama pass, and it just couldn't be handled by Hayden Day. Mingrone leads the rush over the blue line, fires it deep. Strategos gets there first, fires it back. Another great save as he found Tyler Barone down low in that right-hand circle. And Felt comes up with another one. Good aggressive goaltending early on. I guess it's not really early on in the period at this point. Down to under a minute to go. Barone in on the face-off now, taking this one against Wayne Jones. UCSB wins it. Fired across to the point. Vieira just missed the side of the net. I don't think anyone ever saw it. Guy holds it in. Blocked by the Knights, however, and they can't get it out. Ingrown fires it down low. Shot kicked away by Felt. That shot coming from Dimitri Strategos. Here come the Knights out over the line. Arutunian gets around one, fires the shot, in and out of the glove. And down and out is the Gaucho goaltender, Lennon Karma, but the shot goes over the top and tipped away. Here comes Strategos. Strategos fires it in deep, and he'll go for a change. 20 seconds left to go here in the period. Barone in on the forecheck, and he gets it away. Fires the pass out in front, and it just goes off the stick of Awasiak. Golds are in on the forecheck. He'll take it away. Bounces off the side of the net. It's loose on the side, and it'll finally be blown dead. 3.9 seconds. And Awasiak knows he just had a brilliant opportunity bounce off of his stick. Face-off coming over to the glove side of goaltender Brian Felt, who has been very busy in this opening 20 minutes. UCSB just pelting him so far, but boy, he's been good. Fired off, and that pass will be blocked on the way across by Nick Cerezo, and that'll bring an end to the first period of play. A period dominated by ice hockey at UCSB. You got to think they're happy about that portion of it, but oh man, just not able to get one behind Brian Felt, who has been sensationally good so far. I'm not sure what the delay is with this one. All the players are coming back out onto the ice. There should be an ice cut here, according to ACHA rules. It looks like we're not going to get one here. So we're going to have an abbreviated intermission here. So if I look over to my right, stat keeper Jasmine Kellogg is telling me that UCSB outshot the California Lutheran Knights by a total of 26-5 in that opening period. You want to talk about a dominant open 20 minutes for UCSB. I don't think you can get much better than that. We'll be back in just a moment, as it looks like they're just going to try to sweep off the ice just a little bit. Probably just a quick break, as yeah, we got about 2.5 minutes up on the board. So be back in just a moment with the second period action here on the Ice Hockey at UCSB Broadcast Network. So we are back for the immediate start of the second period. No ice cut in between. Trying to work on figuring out why that's the case. Let you know when I figure it out, but second period starting straight away. Colin Del Bonis taking that face off. Sent back across, and I've just found out who number 19 is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another returning veteran. Eric Valois is back in the lineup for ice hockey at UCSB. The grad student, former player for UC Davis, now back for one more year with ice hockey at UCSB. So it's good to see him back in the lineup. Gauchos wrestle the puck away back behind their own net and send it back out. Joe Evans takes over and fires it forward. Knifed away off of his stick. Owasiuk. It's taken away, and Cutbill will carry it out over his own blue line. Looks over and finds Blake Aguilar. Aguilar tries to send it through the middle, taken away. And Owasiuk carries it through the neutral zone. Gets around one man, cuts to the front of the net, and he just can't jam it behind Brian Felt, taken away again. Sends it back. Valois takes it out on the blue line. Fires the shot through, tipped, and it goes wide. UCSB fires another stop by Felt, and Cal Lutheran will just knife this one down. Look out, Blake Aguilar chasing it. And that one's sent wide. Good pressure from Owasiuk on that one. Del Bonis sends it back, and Valois takes over. Valois looking out wide, and he will loop around and hang on to the puck as the rest of the mates are changing. Carries it through the neutral zone, looks up, finds Christian Ockpish. Ockpish around his man, on the backhand, fires the shot, off the goal post, and just missed it. Back to the point, taken down. Liam Gallant fires the shot, and they score! Ice hockey at UCSB finally gets the breakthrough they've been working for. And the celebration from Austin Trenner, I believe he got a tip on that. And UCSB has a well-deserved 1-0 lead here in the second period. I believe this goal is going to be Trenner from Liam Gallant, as Gallant was the one who fired the initial shot from the point. And for the first time this season, ice hockey at UCSB takes the lead. Coach Hires opting to leave that same line out there. Spears takes over. Spears fires the shot, and a save by Felt, and you can just feel the Gauchos coming now that they've got one. Sends it to the middle. Spears around his man, and it's knifed off him. Fires the shot. Felt gets the save. Those are the saves you need if you are California Lutheran right now. After giving up one, you got to have your goaltender get focused and start stopping pucks again. And that's a big save from goaltender Felt, who has faced close to 30 shots already, and we're just a few minutes into the second period. Face off deep, taken back. Vieira takes over. Vieira, wrister, trickles just wide, and the Knights will take over. Sent back deep. Strategos battles for it, doesn't get it away, and the Knights will take over. Callback sends it forward, misses his man, and Piagai sends it back deep, where it'll be taken over by Macon McIntyre. McIntyre looks up, finds Callback on the red line. Callback cruises over the red line, tries to fire the pass forward, and Lennon Karma will easily stop that one and hang on as Morgan Griffith was crashing towards the front of the net. So UCSB breaks through, has some life here in the second period. Colin Del Bonis in to take the face-off. He'll face Elliot Cutbill. Tied up. And California Lutheran gets the face-off win. Big battle there, and Emmett Rupert's going to take a holding penalty here. Big contact at the end of that play from Del Bonis. Don't ever let Del Bonis fool you. He can really hit. Only listed at 5'6", 155. He is not afraid to throw his weight around. And neither is Emmett Rupert, who's about to take his second minor penalty of the game. And I believe this one's going to be for holding. 17-12 left here in the second period, and UCSB is going to have to kill their third penalty of the night. Or excuse me, their second penalty of the night. The other one was a 4-on-4 situation. So UCSB 1 for 1 so far in the penalty kill, but unable to clear. Aguilar along the half wall. He'll skate it around towards the top of the crease, sends it over to Pallone. Pallone fires it down deep. Olenek sends it back to him. Pallone to Aguilar. Back to Pallone along the circle, tries to fire it through the middle, and it's taken away by Owasiuk, but he can't get it 200 feet, so he'll pressure, Let it roll off his stick, and Aguilar will turn it right back around. Aguilar loops back with it. He's got Owasiuk on him. Pallone barely able to get it away, and Cutbill will take over. Boy, you can see the aggression of this penalty-killing duo. As the Knights will send this one in deep, Valois goes in with Arutunian. Aguilar takes over. Aguilar looks up, fires it across. Olenak blocked by his own man. That was Elliot Cutbill. And Gauchos coming out 2-on-1 shorthanded. Owasiuk fires off the pad, save, and another save. 2 shots from Colin Delbonis, and felt equal to both of them. Cutbill tries to fire it through the middle. Does, and he finds Callback. Callback stick handles, fires the shot, and that's a stop for UCSB goaltender Lennon Karma. Fires it down deep. Callback. Callback carries it out along the half boards. Has Cutbill going to the cross. And bounces off the stick of Aguilar. It'll be taken over. Olenak tipped away by Piagai. And Delbonis makes no mistake, sending it 200 feet, and the mates will get a change. Aguilar in his own zone. Fires it forward. That's a strike for Travis Jones. Pass sent through the middle, and Piagai takes over again and sends it back out over the blue line. Penalty killing forwards now Tyler Barone and Christian Ockpish for UCSB. Now down to just 7 seconds on this second minor penalty of the night. And Callback gets in the middle of the ice. Winds up, gets the shot. Great stop from Lennon Karma. Pucks it around, and out comes Cooper Spears with it. Gets knifed away from him and sent right back out by Aguilar. UCSB will be content to just fire it back down deep. Felt will take over. Spears pressuring, and he'll wrestle the puck away. Sends it out front. Knifed away, and UCSB gets it right back. Spears. Puck just seems to be finding him right now. Piagai forced to just fire it right back down deep, where Ockpish will go into battle for it with Callback. Callback comes away with it, and he'll fire it right back around where Danny Helton will take over. Helton looking for a passing option. He's got Callback. Callback fires it through the middle of the ice, and Valois takes it away. Valois leaves it for Spears. Spears can't get the pass across. Sent back, taken away. Excuse me. And look out, here comes California Lutheran 2-on-1. Great play from Valois to get across and cut that one off. California Lutheran looked like they had just caught Emmett Rupert a little bit flat-footed. Great play from Valois to get across and break it up, or it was a clean cut 2-on-1. California Lutheran sends this in. It'll be beaten out on the icing. Hayden Day takes over. He'll fire it back. Wayne Jones. Jones takes the hit, and Valois will send it around. Adam Mingrone takes over. Mingrone fires it out, looking for Spears. Spears tries to weave around one, gets through one, and he just can't keep his balance. Boy, he just missed a huge hit from Joe Evans. Carried around, Austin Trenner. Trenner fires it back to the point. Rupert fires the shot that doesn't quite get through. Mingrone battling for it. Sends it back along the boards. Can't get it away from McIntyre. UCSB holds. Fires the pass towards the front of the net. Off the side of the net. Battled for. And the Knights will take over. And once again, can't get the puck out. Held in by UCSB. And this time it'll be taken away and fired the length of the ice, and it will not go far enough, and it will. Oh, it looked like it was just going to stop short. And Emmett Rupert, I think, sandbagged just enough to let it go over that goal line. And it looks like the officials have called this one back. So it'll be another face-off at center ice. And to be fair, I think that's the right call as well. Rupert just tried to buy enough time to let it be called for icing, but I think the officials agreed that, yeah, that one probably shouldn't have been. I think he didn't quite sell it enough. 12:51 here to go in the second period of play. Face-off at center ice. Delbonis wins it, gets it over to Goldzer. Goldzer sends it deep. Owasiuk takes over. Feeds it around, tries to find Delbonis. Doesn't get it out, though. Liam Gallant takes over, sends it towards the front of the net. Cutbill intercepts it. Tries to find Aguilar. He just missed him. And once again, called icing, even though Aguilar was clearly the player in the lead. And I think this one, once again, is going to come to center ice. Linesmen having a little trouble with these icing calls here tonight. And they're going to allow this one to stand. So face-off coming deep in the California Lutheran zone. Delbonis on it, and he'll get it over to Goldzer. Goldzer will carry it around back behind the net and just missed the man in front. That was Owasiak. Sent back down behind the net. Going to be taken over by Cerezo. Cerezo sends it once again, held in by UCSB. Goldzer wrestling for it behind the net. Knights will take over. Arutunian now with it. Gets a little stick and he goes down. No call coming from the official. Piagai fires over for Owasiak. Owasiak tried to send it to Delbonis. Couldn't handle the pass, and Aguilar takes over. Aguilar tries to weave his way through the neutral zone. He's got Owasiak all over him. Aguilar, drop pass for Cutbill. Tries to tip it in front. Tipped on net and just wide by Arutunian. Owasiak takes it away. Goldzer. And Owasiak. Gauchos 3-on-2 if they hurry. Gets around one. Owasiak fires a shot. Score! What a shot from Chris Owasiak! Off the post and in. Just absolutely burns Brian Felt with it. What a shot from the freshman. And the Gauchos have a 2-0 lead. What a shift from Chris Owasiak all over the ice. Playing defense, forechecking, back-checking, and he's rewarded at the end of it with an incredible shot, leading to a goal, and UCSB is up a pair over their rivals. So 11:36 now left to play here, and UCSB ices the puck immediately off the center ice face-off. But boy, that has got to feel good for UCSB to finally be getting a little bit of success for all the offensive pressure they've been having. They've been holding a lot of pucks in the California Lutheran end here this evening. And this second period in particular, 26 shots through the first period, and they're going to have a similar number probably in this second period as well. Battling along the boards. Be taken over, and Piagai gets a pass from Andrew Vieira. Piagai skates it forward, looks up, finds Christian Ockbish. Finds Spears along the sidewall. Spears drops for Ockbish. Ockbish sends it down and wide. Trenner back to Spears. Blocked on the way in. Knifed away, and California Lutheran once again fails to get it out. Spears holds it in. And finally knifed out. Away comes Travis Jones. Jones fires, blocked by Piagai, right into the shin pads. And Cooper Spears will take over. Under pressure from Jones. Great job to get that one away from Wayne Jones. Ockbish takes a hit, gets it over to Spears, who's over the blue line. Spears fires it. Blocked by Felt, gets his own rebound, and he can't get that one to go behind. Cal Lutheran content to just send this one around. Valois gets to it and holds it in. And finally, California Lutheran gets that one out of the zone. Knifed away, taken over. Emmett Rupert sends a strike forward, finds Austin Trenner off his stick. Caleb Pallone takes over. Pallone sends it across for Jake Olenek. Olenek resets behind his own net, under pressure. Been grown. And Olenek skates it away, stops at his own blue line, looks for a passing option. Finds Pallone, but Pallone can't handle the pass. Under pressure. Fires that pass forward. Valois takes over. Eric Valois, once again. First game of the season as the Gauchos go offside. The grad student, majoring, if I remember properly, and I believe it's biomechanical engineering, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I don't have his number or his information in front of me because did not have the word that he was in tonight. Good to see him back out on the ice. Very solid, reliable defensive presence for the Gauchos last season. They'll really love having his veteran leadership on that blue line. UCSB sends that one in deep. Barone tries to send it out off the stick. And this one's going to get sent deep. Or Connor May will take over. May. This one's knifed away. Strategos carries it over the blue line. Dimitri Strategos fires it out for Barone. Barone tries to send it across behind the man. And this is going to be held in by Gallant. 2 pressuring. Danny Helton comes away with the puck. Good presence of mind. And that's turned over at the blue line. UCSB sends it back deep. Pass misses everybody. Helton battling with Strategos, and the puck will be sent around. Tries fired forward, and it missed Sean Callback. Shot blocked. That shot came from Connor May. UCSB takes over. Goldzer fires it across, and it finds nothing but Sean Callback, who just goes streaking through the neutral zone, and he is stopped up. Great play from Connor May on that one. Fired around. Goldzer off the wall, can't get it through Aguilar. That one sent forward, and here comes Barone. Barone, backhand shot, and it just went wide. Battling for the puck, Callback gets it out and gets it over to Macon McIntyre, who sends it in deep where Piagai will take over. Wheels it away from pressure. Goldzer sends it back across over to Piagai. Sends it off the boards. Back into Cal Lutheran territory. Del Bonus sends it deep where Justin Goldzer will go to pressure. Arutunian knocked off the puck, and he'll block the dump in. Looks for Aguilar, can't find him. And UCSB content to just carry this one back behind their net and hang on to it. Vieira, quick little move, fires it back over to Justin Goldzer. Goldzer under pressure here from Arutunian. That pass hits the referee. Piagai takes over. Finds Andrew Vieira. Piagai, great move to draw 2 men over to him and then just find the outlet. Now Del Bonus through center ice. Knifed off his stick at the moment of truth, and he takes a hard hit from Evans. Looks back out, Cooper Spears. Spears tries to get over the red line, knifed away by Cutbill, who will turn back, and he will look across and find McIntyre. Sent forward for Arutunian. Arutunian hangs onto it, stick lifted, and Cutbill can't get the shot away. Away comes UCSB. Here comes Austin Trenner. Trenner fires it, and that's going to be a routine save. And California Lutheran knifes it away. Cooper Spears battling for the puck, taken away, and Arutunian under pressure from, that's Christian Okpish. But Arutunian now carries it over the blue line, walks around one, and Okpish knifes it away. Cutbill gets it back to Arutunian. Emmett Rupert takes a hit, makes the play. Gauchos can't get the puck out, however. And now it's to Valois. Valois looks up, finds Spears. Spears has Trenner, and Spears puts it into the breadbasket of goaltender Brian Felt. 6:08 left to go here in the second period. Everyone can play hockey here at Ice in Paradise. Ice in Paradise offers skating school for all ages with Goleta Youth Hockey League, Monarchs Girls Ice Hockey, and Santa Barbara Ice Hawks travel team. For more info, check them out online, iceinparadise.org. Gauchos win that face-off, but it gets knifed out of the zone, and they will go offside as Mingrone handled it just a split second too early. So face-off right outside the California Lutheran blue line. Tyler Barone in to take it. It'll be sent deep behind the Knights net, where it will be taken over by Jake Olenek. Olenek fires it through one, and it'll be taken over by Wayne Jones. Fired out in front, taken away, Mingrone. Shot tipped, it's loose, and can't be knifed into the net. I believe that was Barone down on it. And the Knights with a little bit of space, dumping it deep, Travis Jones, and they'll be the first ones to it. Working it back behind the net. Jones takes over again. Blocked on the way through. Adam Poe fires it back out to the point. Caleb Pallone Sends it back down low. Poe doesn't get to him. Travis Jones takes over, taken away. Emmett Rupert takes the hit from Poe, but makes the play. Good pinch. Jake Olenek coming off the point to keep that play alive for California Lutheran. And a battle ensues back behind the net. Travis Jones gets away with it, and Barone will take it away from him. Ingrone gets it out over the blue line, and it can't go any further. California Lutheran carries it back in offside. Travis Jones was inside the blue line trying to get over the boards onto the bench, and he just hadn't quite gotten off the ice yet. Looks like his stick also broke on that play, so not a bad time to change. Down to 4:50 remaining here in the second period. There is going to be a considerably larger amount of snow on the ice right now. Remember, there was no ice cut between the first and second period. We're still not sure why. Might be a problem with the Zamboni here at Ice in Paradise as the Knights carry the puck in over the blue line. Sent around, and that'll get knifed out of the zone. Owasiuk into pressure, and he takes the pass away, and he'll be the first one to it. Owasiuk with Delbonis and Goldzer. Taken away, and Danny Helton with a great play fires the strike forward for Arutunian. Arutunian drop pass, cut bill. Fired over to the middle, and that's taken away. Great play by Connor May on that one. Sends it forward for Goldzer. Goldzer has Delbonis with him, 2-on-1. Goldzer tries to get the pass across. Loose out in front of the net, and they just can't get the shot through. Just can't quite get the bounce for UCSB. And we have a hand pass being called, so this should stay deep in Knights territory. Remember, we discovered last game, it's a unique ACHA only rule. Hand passes are not legal anywhere on the ice, whereas the professional game, the NCAA game, at virtually every other level anywhere in the world, you are allowed to hand pass as long as it starts and ends in your defensive zone. Not so with the ACHA. So face-off staying deep in California Lutheran territory. Spears stands on the shot off the face-off. Cutbill sends it forward, finds Blake Aguilar. Aguilar with speed. Tries to get around Piagai. Walks it past Vieira. Puck loose at the side of the net, and Gauchos will knife it away to the sideboards. Evans fires the shot. It goes wide of everybody. Austin Trenner tries to send it out, can't get it through. Vieira being pressured by Aguilar. Vieira, good move to just hang on to that puck, wait for the opening, and it's taken away. Callback, fires the pass across, and it just couldn't be handled by Elliot Cutbill. Oh, he had a 4x6 looking at him if he had that stick. Piagai fires the strike through, tries to find Spears, and it just misses him. But it rolls on net, and Felt is going to have to hang on to it with Spears pressuring. Great presence of mind from Piagai to recognize that he had Cooper Spears with all day, and boy, he didn't miss him with that pass by much. So now down to 3:19 here to go in the second period. Barone on the faceoff. He'll win that draw. Valois, shot fired wide. Sent towards the front of the net, away from Barone. Barone being tied up by two purple shirts. Fires the pass out in front, just can't get a stick on it as Mingrone. Knifed away, coming out of the zone. Here comes Travis Jones. Jones looks across, finds Aguilar. Aguilar tries to dance his way around, and great hit! And we're going to get an interference penalty. I don't know if I agree with this one necessarily. Eric Valois is going to go for 2 minutes as he just stood his ground and just decked Blake Aguilar. But the official's going to get him 2 minutes for interference. So with just under 3 minutes remaining, 2:50 exactly, UCSB now has to kill their third Cal Lutheran power play of the evening. They are 2 for 2 thus far. But you have to imagine if California Lutheran can get one here late in this period, third period might get very interesting with UCSB. A lot to show for tonight, but still only 2 goals on the board. The Gauchos get that face-off win from Delbonis and immediately fire it down the ice. Good pressure from Owasiuk. He takes the puck away. Shorthanded shot. He scores! Chris Owasiuk shorthanded! with the great play. He just stripped number 24, Nick Cerezo, of the puck along the sideboards, walked it out to the front of the net, and outweighted Brian Felt. And instead of California Lutheran getting that late dagger, it's UCSB. Well, down a man, Chris Owasiuk, with his 4th of the season and 2nd tonight. Off the faceoff, sent in, and that pass gets across. Great save from Lennon Karma. He had to slide from his right to his left in order to get in and rob Sean Callback. Another shot from the point. He'll take that off the shoulder and dive on it. Lennon Karma has not been very busy so far this evening. His defense in front of him has been very good at handling things, and it can be very difficult to stay focused and make sure you're ready to stop those shots. 2 good ones from him there. Off the faceoff, Delbonis tries to go forward, but he can't get it through the Cal Lutheran defense. It's going to be sent in deep by Olenak. Elliot Rupert in a battle with Arutunian. Owasiuk still out there trying to kill this penalty, and he is out there just digging away at it, and we got a penalty coming up, and I'm not sure who it's to. We got a hold coming up, and I believe it's going to California Lutheran. Jake Olenak is going to take a seat. Great work from Chris Owasiuk, playing aggressive on that penalty kill. Goes out there, just starts digging away, playing physical, unafraid to take a little bit of punishment as the young freshman. But he does enough to negate the rest of that power play for California Lutheran. 1:59 now left in the second period, and for the next 109, we will play 4-on-4, and then it will be an abbreviated Gaucho power play. California Lutheran wins the faceoff, fires it around. And Achpish tries to send it out in front. That's taken away. Callback tries to send it forward to find Aguilar. Aguilar one-on-one with Dimitri Piagai. He goes behind the back, fires the pass through, and he just missed Danny Helton. Helton takes over, fires it back over to the point. Pallone, shot blocked by Andrew Vieira. Another shot, that one's blocked by Christian Achpish, and it leaves the Gaucho end. Achpish gets it through Pallone. Chases it down. Gets around Pallone, walks to the front of the net, and it's jammed wide. Good stop from Felt on that one. Callback knifes the puck away, and he's got a little space. And he finds Aguilar. Aguilar pulls up, fires the shot, and Aguilar didn't get everything on it. It's kicked away by Lennon Karma. Achpish sends it up, knocked down out of midair by Aguilar. Callback, bodied off the puck by Piagai. Aguilar takes over, sends it in front. Vieira, a little too soft on that pass. Back to the point, Helton. Helton fires it wide. Aguilar heard a teammate calling for it, and he just missed him. Spears over the boards, UCSB on the power play. Helton comes in, great stop from Lennon Karma. UCSB now on the power play, 36 seconds left here in the second period. Piagai takes over. He's got Aguilar on him. And this is a tired forward group for Cal Lutheran. Spears with speed over the blue line. Tries to find Barone, can't. Achpish sends it down deep. Barone will take over, fires it out in front, no one home. Cal Lutheran will take over. Skating through the neutral zone with it, that's Travis Jones. Jones gets it knifed away from him. UCSB. Have to just dump it deep. Now 6 seconds left to go here in this period. Sent off the boards. Jones with it. He'll take a little nudge from Goldzer. Carried over the line, knifed away as the second period comes to a close. So we will have an ice cut here after the second period. And UCSB with a lot to smile about. Now up 3-0 after 2 periods. They will have 1 second of power play time when we start the third period here as the Zamboni about to come on. Through that second period, shot totals 14 for UCSB and 7 for California Lutheran. UCSB just running away with the shot count, dominating in the offensive zone. A lot to be proud of if you're a Gaucho so far, so we'll be back towards the end of this intermission to recap everything. Just a reminder to everybody, Ice in Paradise is the cool place to skate here in Goleta. Public skating is available every day with Learn to Skate and skating school programs, youth and adult ice hockey leagues, and more. They're open for classes and private parties. For more information, visit online iceinparadise.org. We will be back in just a few minutes as we are now in the second intermission. Ice hockey at UCSB 3, their rivals California Lutheran, nothing. We'll be back in just a moment on the Ice Hockey at UCSB Broadcast Network. Second intermission here at Ice in Paradise. The Zamboni just about done. UCSB currently leading their rival California Lutheran Knights by a score of 3-0. All the scoring happening in that second period. The first goal coming by way of number 12, Austin Trenner. Once again, going to the front of the net, get rewarded as he got a tip on a point shot. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember properly, that point shot came from Liam Gallant on that last one. And then the second two goals from the team's leading scorer, Chris Owasiuk. Coach Scott Hires highlighted him as one of the players to watch early going in the season, now with 4 goals on the season. And UCSB with their first and largest lead of this young season here. UCSB will have a whole whopping 1 second of remaining power play time when we come back out. The last one, that penalty, coming to, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, either Jake Olenak or Joe Evans. Not sure if it was 18 or 19 that was in the penalty box. Statistician Jasmine Kellogg has it down as Jake Olenak, so I'll go with that. UCSB, as mentioned, will have a whole whopping 1 second of power play time to work with at the start of this third period. We'll go back to 5-on-5 hockey. UCSB just absolutely dominating in terms of shots on goal. Shots for that second period, 7 for the Knights and 14 for ice hockey at UCSB. Giving us a grand total of, I believe if I'm not mistaken, 40-12, if I'm doing my math properly. Through the first 2 periods, UCSB getting a short-handed goal that period as well. One of the ones from Chris Owasiuk. If I'm not mistaken, it was the third goal. So, special teams, once again, coming into play here for ice hockey at UCSB, and UCSB showing up with flying colors. Last season, that was a little bit of a sore spot for the Gauchos, but this season, still yet to give up a power play goal through now 2 games and 2 periods, and with a power play goal in each game so far. Or excuse me, a power play goal in each of the last 2 games. Gaucho goaltender Lennon Karma perfect through the first 2 periods as well. Obviously not the more busy of the 2 goaltenders in this game, but nonetheless still has stood tall against what's shown to be a pretty potent attack for this California Lutheran team. UCSB just playing much more solid defense here this game. As the teams come back out onto the ice for the start of this third period, we remind you, UCSB hockey is online. Official team website, ucsbhockey.com, for the latest news, features, stats, scores, and even maybe some video content coming later this season. Be sure to check it out regularly. Make sure you don't miss anything. Gauchos are also on social media. Be sure to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/icehockeyUCSB. We're on Twitter @UCSB Ice Hockey, and even on Instagram, instagram.com/UCSB Ice Hockey. Next game for ice hockey at UCSB will be this coming Sunday, a matinee brunch time hockey, as the Stanford Cardinal will be at Ice in Paradise for the first time in history. A Pac-8 school, UCSB being introduced to the Pac-8 for the first time last season. A couple games against UCLA, a couple games against the Cal Golden Bears, and 1 game against UCLA. Gauchos going 0-3 in those contests. This will be the first time they see a Pac-8 school here at Ice in Paradise. So join us Sunday morning at 11 a.m. for some brunch time hockey between the Gauchos and the Stanford Cardinal. We're getting ready for the start of the third period. Cal Lutheran goaltender Brian Felt, who has been very good thus far. Down to my right, Gauchos over to my left with goaltender Lennon Karma. And it is Colin Delbonis out to take the face-off against Sean Callback, and the penalty immediately over for the Knights. Back to full strength. UCSB exits their zone. Puck fired back out, taken away. Delbonis takes a big hit coming over the line from Joe Evans, and Callback takes over behind his own goal. Delbonis flushes him out. Callback with speed sends the puck forward, just misses his target, Hayden Day. And Emmett Rupert takes over. Rupert fires it around. And a big hit there on Jackson Schutz. Puck's knifed off the stick of Owasiuk. Owasiuk with 2 goals so far this evening. Delbonis can't strip the puck away. And that's sent around Morgan Griffith. And he'll lose the race to it. Owasiuk gets there first. Sends the strike pass across. And Eric Valois sends the puck down in deep. Valois, his first game this season. Knights will turn around, reverse it, send the puck forward. Cutbill takes over. Sends the puck forward for Aguilar. Aguilar takes the quick shot. That one's blocked by Vieira. Sent out to the front of the net. Knifed away by Piagai. Held in at the blue line. And we have a whistle from one of the linesmen. And not sure what the call is here. Lennon Karma has his mask up. Maybe an issue with the goaltending equipment. Maybe the net was off behind him. Goaltenders tend to want referees to be the one to fix that one, not themselves, and for good reason. So face-off over to the right of Karma, and California Lutheran wins that. Pass fired across. Piagai gets there first, gets it away from Aguilar, and here comes Spears. Spears sends the strike for Chris Cruz-Holloway. Cruz-Holloway taken away from him, and that's sent back out to neutral ice, where the Gauchos will sweep it right back in, and Caleb Pallone will take over. Pallone sends it over to Olenek. Olenek took that last penalty. Strike sent forward and held in by Ockpish. Spears. He'll get to it first, battling with Pallone. Pallone knifes it away from him. Back over to Spears. Spears battling. Olenek takes over, gets it away around Spears, and Pallone sends it forward. Arutunian carries the mail through the neutral zone, over the blue line, fires the shot. Big kick save from Karma, back out to the blue line where Cutbill holds it and fires it in. Aguilar gets there first. Skates around one, knifed off his stick. Great play from Spears. And the Knights will have to get onside, and they're content to just dump this one deep and force Liam Gallant to chase it. Everyone going for a line change now. Pass misses Dimitri Piagai. And sent back in by the Knights. Mingrone goes into battle for it, taken over, and out comes Tyler Barone. Barone over the blue line, tries to walk around McIntyre, can't do so. McIntyre takes the hit but gets it away and gets it up to Travis Jones, who sends it deep where the Gauchos will take over. Sent out towards the blue line, held in by the Knights. Valois takes over back behind the net. Gauchos quick to move it, but that's intercepted at the blue line, taken away by Barone. Barone sends it forward, fires the shot. That one stopped. Dimitri Strategos with that last one. And they will fire that back down. That will be on Lennon Karma, so no icing. Gauchos send the pass around to nobody in particular, where it'll be taken over and held in by Nick Cerezo. Sean Callback takes the hit from Valois. Barone gets it stripped. Callback gets the shot away, and that's a good alert save from Lennon Karma. Callback seeming to be the only one moving at that point. UCSB maybe getting a little bit lazy on that clearing pass. Callback with the good presence of mind to recognize that he had a little bit of a lane. Just walked it right out to the low slot. Good alert save from Lennon Karma. Knights win the face-off, and it's another shot. That one's stopped by Karma. And UCSB clears the rebound out of the zone. And Ewasiuk will get it away. Spears fires it to Delbonis in the middle of the ice. Ewasiuk recovers it, sends it. And Cerezo will take over. Delbonis! Oh, and he almost had that one get through. Brian Felt with another alert save. Puck sent down low. Ewasiuk can't get it away. Callback, who seems like he's been out there for most of this third period so far. Gets it to Cerezo. Cerezo can't clear, but Callback will get it, and he'll skate it through the neutral zone. Callback taking on Emmett Rupert. Rupert stays with him. Plays it perfectly, and a big hit laid on Delbonis, who gets it around. And the Gauchos unable to get it out over the blue line, and now they finally do. Knifed back away through the neutral zone. Spears pressuring, can't get it away. Cutbill with the puck for the Knights. Sends it over for Blake Aguilar. Aguilar will wind up in his own zone. Makes a turn, he's got Spears on him. And a good hit from ice hockey at UCSB. That's Emmett Rupert. Again, we know he can play that physical game, but he launches himself forward. And good for Christian Ockpish being back there to recover. Spears with a nice play, gets it over to Rupert. Rupert dances around one, lets the shot go. That's blocked up and out of play into the mesh netting. 14:42 to go here in the third period. Gauchos leading by a score of 3-0 over the California Lutheran Knights. Gauchos in the white jerseys with blue numbers and yellow trim as they win the faceoff. Spears shot, and that's saved by Brian Felt. Just did enough on that one. California Lutheran can't clear, and Helton finally gets it out over the line. California Lutheran wearing the Forum blue and gold, the same pattern of the old jerseys that the Los Angeles Kings used to wear. UCSB over the line. Ockpish sends it forward. Felt with a routine save, sends it back behind his net. Cutbill sends it out. That's cut off. Gallant doing well, and that's taken away. And a big hit there from Andy Arutunian knocks the puck away. Now Lutheran sends it across. Aguilar on the backhand. Can't get it through Ockpish. He recovers, though. Spears in on the forecheck. Joe Evans sends it across. Spears gets a stick on it. Can't quite get enough, and Spears hauls down his man, and he's going to take a penalty here. Spears just got his stick caught in the skates of Travis Jones. He's going to go for tripping here with 13 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the third period. The fourth power play opportunity of the evening here for California Lutheran. And if your coach Scott Hires, you got to be thinking that maybe you're playing with a little bit of fire at this point. California Lutheran's power play has improved the last few opportunities. They seem like they're kind of starting to get the hang of it. And that is certainly not the player you want to be seeing sitting in the penalty box. Cooper Spears has worked an awful lot on his two-way game, and you can tell because he's being relied upon to kill penalties along with Ewasiuk, Delbonis, and a lot of the Gauchos leading forwards here this season. Gauchos get the puck over the blue line to start this penalty kill. Elliot Cutbill back to take over in his own zone. Will fire the strike pass forward, tries to find Joe Evans. Evans skates it across the neutral zone. Looks back, finds Cutbill, who will carry it over the blue line. Loses the handle for a second. That's knifed away from him. And he'll get it back along the half wall. Walks out to the circle, fires the pass across. It's Aguilar. He fires the shot high and wide. Helton takes over at the blue line. Helton, normally a forward. Excuse me, that's not Helton. That's Sean Callback. Shot in the slot blocked. Taken over by Wayne Jones. Sends it across for Cutbill. Cutbill sends it down for Callback. Knifes it out in front. No one home. Jones loses the handle. And just a little bit of a shove in on Dimitri Strategos. Knocks the puck away from him. Callback down low. Fires the shot through the crease. Just missing Blake Aguilar. And the Knights have it again. Shot from the point. Stopped. Gauchos still can't clear, and now they will as it looks like Tyler Barone, and he can't get it through Cutbill. Immediately turned right back in. Cutbill tries to get around his man. He's got Vieira, And Vieira is going to take a tripping penalty here as well. Looks once again like he just got his stick caught in the skates. Another accidental tripping penalty. And Andrew Vieira, one of the top penalty-killing defensemen for ice hockey at UCSB, takes a seat, and it is now a 5-on-3 power play for California Lutheran for the next 35 seconds. And the Knights will opt to keep a lot of those same players on the ice. Arutunian out there along with Callback, along with Blake Aguilar, Elliot Cutbill covering the point, along with Joe Evans. For UCSB, it looks like Colin Delbonis will kill this one along with Emmett Rupert and Eric Valois. Knights get the face-off, and they will set up. Cutbill, pass knifed away by Delbonis, who will fire at the length of the ice. He comes out to play the pass quickly. Cutbill drops it back. Evans, back to Cutbill through the neutral zone. California Lutheran taking their time. A lot of extra ice, 13 seconds left on the first minor penalty. Pass fired across. Strike across the penalty-killing box, sent back into the middle. What a stop! Loose in front of the net, and they can't seem to get a stick on it. No one can. Aguilar sends it across, and it just misses Callback. Back out to the point, Cutbill. Gauchos not out of this one yet as the first penalty is coming to an end. Pass sent across. Back out to the point, Cutbill. Shot stopped. What a save from Karma. Rebound. Karma way out to the side of the net. Cutbill walks to the slot, taken away, and the Gauchos will get the clear. I did not recognize this, but there is another Gaucho that was called at the same time. UCSB still short a man for another 49 seconds, 5-on-3. Cutbill hangs on to the puck along the half wall. Sends it out to the point. Callback. Waits. Tries to find it. Cutbill with the shot, and it just goes high and wide. Boy, he tagged all of that one as well. Callback winds up, gets the shot, and he gets it through, and it's going to be waved off. We have an interference penalty being called. Maybe not a penalty, but Arutunian was standing in front of the crease, and I believe the official has tagged him for goaltender interference on this one. Almost immediately got the washout from the referee. The shot from the point, I believe, came from Cutbill, and he got all of it, either Cutbill or Callback. And I believe the Gauchos still have a 3-0 lead. Cooper Spears, who I believe should still be in the penalty box, unless he was the one that should have been released when I believe he was the first player to be released. And we have a Knight going to the penalty box now. That's number 19, Joe Evans. Might be going for unsportsmanlike conduct on this one. Now 2 minutes up on the board for California Lutheran. Referee making some motions towards number 10, Sean Callback from California Lutheran. Kind of hard to read what's going on. The Gaucho bench not afraid to let him hear it, though. And it looks like Callback is also going to be heading to the sin bin, and he is not happy about it. So we'll wait and see what the penalty situation is going to be. Cooper Spears should be free, as his penalty expired, but with those dual minors being taken by the Gauchos, not able to release him from the penalty box, and that was an extended 5-on-3 power play for California Lutheran. So we have two penalties of 2 minutes each up on the board. They are to number 10, Sean Callback. And I can't see the number of the other one in the penalty box. Callback is still not happy. And I believe he may have just been tossed from the game as he was knocking on the glass, trying to get the officials' attention. They don't usually tolerate that very well. And yes, callback has just been ejected. So that's a big loss for California Lutheran, as callback was one of their more effective offensive players here tonight, driving a lot of play. So the other player in the penalty box is number 19, Joe Evans. Both him and callback on the board for 2 minutes. UCSB will, with 39 seconds left on the first penalty. I'm not sure whether it's to Justin Goldzer, who I believe is in the penalty box. Excuse me, it's not Goldzer. A little hard to see from here. It looks like Andrew Vieira and Tyler Barone are in the penalty box. Andrew Vieira, number 11, and Tyler Barone, number 17. Not sure which one of them will be released first, but the first one will be released in 39 seconds. And because of Cooper Spears' penalty, the second penalty could not start until Spears' penalty had expired. So the second one will be released in 1 minute and 4 seconds. And that should leave ice hockey with UCSB with 56 seconds of 5-on-3 power play time when all this is said and done. That's assuming no more penalties are called. Still sorting out everything that's going on. California Lutheran getting an explanation from a referee here this evening. So California Lutheran should need one more player off the ice in order to serve the minor penalty that was given to Sean Callback. Sean Callback also given a game misconduct. And he was done for the evening. Still waiting on a little bit of word to figure out exactly what's going on. California Lutheran clearly not happy with the calls going against them on this last round. I would imagine at least one of them is for unsportsmanlike conduct. Also including the ejection for Sean Callback. And it looks like the player that will be serving for callback is going to be number 77, Morgan Griffith. So Griffith and Olenak in the penalty box for the Knights. Barone and Vieira in the penalty box for ice hockey at UCSB. And waiting to see the strength situation, whether we're going to play some 4-on-4. It looks like it'll probably be 3-on-3, though not 100% sure with that, though. It seems like it probably would be 3-on-3, so ice hockey and UCSB can then put their players on the ice as soon as their penalties expire, but we'll wait and see. Knights take some time to circle the wagons during this extended timeout here. Takes a little bit to reset after something like that, and it looks like there are just 3 Knights on the ice, so I think we're going to see 39 seconds of NHL overtime. That's 3-on-3 for those of you who aren't normal hockey viewers. 3 Knights on the ice are Aguilar, along with Arutunian and Caleb Pallone. For UCSB, they have 4 skaters on the ice. It looks like Chris Cruz Holloway just went into the penalty box to serve another minor that was given to UCSB. Not sure what that one was for or who it's against. We'll have to wait for the official score. Reminder, you can get the box scores online at UCSBhockey.com, usually available the day after a game completes. If you want a full explanation of what exactly happened, be sure to check that out. For UCSB, it's going to be Cooper Spears, Chris Owasiuk, and Eric Valois on the ice to start this 3-on-3, and the face-off will be down to the left of Gaucho goaltender Lennon Karma. 10 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in the third period, and we are all sorted out. So 3-on-3 for about half a minute, and that puck off the face-off goes right in on Karma, who will quickly stop it, and we'll reset. As just 2 seconds came off the board. Spears on the draw. Unable to knife that one away, and the Gauchos get the puck back. Valois circles back behind his own net under pressure from Arutunian. Sends it out for Spears. Spears fires the strike pass through. There comes Owasiuk. Owasiuk takes a couple smacks. Through to the side of the net. Spears puts it off the side. Just missed the front of the net with that one. Owasiuk gets it away. Valois walks to the high slot. Lets the wrister go. Great save from Felton. He'll hang on. Oh, Eric Valois had all day to walk that from the blue line to the ladies' tees. And he put that shot about 14 inches off the ice. Great goaltending from Felt to get out, drop down, and keep that one covered. Same three out on the ice for UCSB. Quick line change for Cal Lutheran. Owasiuk able to hold it in. He takes a hit from Helton. And Travis Jones will skate it out. Jones looks for the strike pass through, and he can't find Wayne Jones. Wayne back behind the net. Loops it out in front. Off a bounce, and Lennon Karma's got it. Danny Helton was charging the front of the net. I don't know if he ever got a bounce or what happened there, but boy, he had to get in front and make that save. Now 13 seconds left in this 3-on-3 period. Gauchos will change. We got Dimitri Piagai out on the ice now with Colin Delbonis, and it looks like Christian Ockpish. Ockpish battles for the puck, takes it away with space, tries to find Piagai. He's got Delbonis in the neutral ice. Piagai skates his way into the neutral zone. He's got a little bit of space. Comes over the blue line. Gauchos onside. Piagai looking, stick handling, drops it back for Delbonis. Gauchos have one back. Shot from the blue line and saw it all the way. Brian Felt. So Barone was released from the penalty box first. Gauchos with a 4-on-3 power play for the next, what looks like about 48 seconds. Apparently there was another minor given to UCSB that's got 1:27 left on it. So in 48 seconds, California Lutheran will go back to full even 5-on-5, and they will have an abbreviated power play of the 5-on-4 variety. The only Gaucho still sitting in the penalty box is Chris Cruz Holloway. California Lutheran wanted to make sure the right Gauchos came out of the penalty box at the right time. That means the Gauchos should have Andrew Vieira back now. While the officials sort this one out, we remind you Center Ice Santa Barbara, located in Goleta, is your premier destination for hockey and figure skating equipment and apparel. Located at 7127 Hollister Avenue, Suite 8 in Goleta. Give them a visit, centericesb.com. Center spelled the Christian Ockpish Canadian way, CENTRE ICESB.com. Of course, Christian Ockpish hailing from Bracebridge, Ontario. The only member of this team not to list a California city as their hometown. Delbonis in on the face-off up against Blake Aguilar, and the Knights will control. Skating out with it, Danny Helton. He's got a bit of speed. Tries to fire it through the middle of the ice, and Delbonis will take over. We're at 3-on-3 manpower. Delbonis coming in over the line. He's got Ockfish with him. Sends it through. Aguilar gets his stick there to take it away. Cut Bill. Recovers. He's got Helton with some space. Sends it. Helton reaches for it. And 2-on-1 if they hurry. He's got Aguilar with him. And he walks around one, gets through P guy, and he just loses the handle. And we're going to get another penalty here as Helton came through and made contact with Lennon Karma. That's going to be goaltender interference. And Helton is also going to go for 2. So the penalty clocks change again. 17 seconds left on the coincidental minors for California Lutheran. UCSB with 2 penalties up on the clock. 56 seconds and 41 seconds. And we got another one as Del Bonis goes into the penalty box. I wish I knew a little bit closer as to what actually is happening with the penalty situation. We are still at 3-on-3 manpower and will be for at least the next 17 seconds. Off the face-off, pass sent forward. Aguilar chases down on, that was Emmett Rupert. Aguilar in on Rupert, recovers the puck. And he's got space. He looks up, he finds Elliot Cutbill. Men out of the box for California Lutheran. Cutbill cuts across and he just wires the backhand wide. Covered by Aguilar. It is a 5-on-3 for California Lutheran. Pass sent back to the point. Shot through high over the top. That was from Cerezo. Aguilar recovers. On the half wall, looks back, finds Cerezo again. Rister, tip, score! Easy as you like. Goal scored by number 19, Joe Evans. All he had to do was just get a stick on that one. So Joe Evans from Cerezo on a 5-on-3 power play. And it looks like the Gauchos are still going to be staying at that 5-on-3. I have no idea how many penalties were called. Again, you're going to have to wait until we get the box score out tomorrow in order to hear exactly what this is. But the Gauchos do get a man back now. There's only 1 minor on the boards, and it will start now. So UCSB now with a 5-on-4 penalty to kill. That's the first power play goal they've given up all season. And they're unable to clear the puck out of their own zone, and then they finally get it out. Good play from Owasiak on that one. Given away to Spears. Spears carries in, lets the shot go into the glove. Felt drops it for his teammates. A little bit hesitant with that one, and they'll take over. Fires the strike pass forward, looking for Arutunian, and he's not going to get there. This is going to be icing on the power play. And the Gauchos will take that now down to 7 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. 124 remaining on the last Gaucho minor, and I can't tell who's in that penalty box. It looks like Colin Del Bonis. So Spears in to take the face-off. Over to the right of goaltender Brian Felt. He'll win it, Owasiak. And Spears out to kill this penalty. Owasiak runs into a wall of Forum blue shirts. And the Knights will send this one all the way down. They will wave it. Emmett Rupert gets it and knifes it off the boards out back to neutral ice, and Spears takes over again. Walks his way around one from the bad angle. Off the stick, up and out of play. That was Joe Evans defending him, so with 1 minute and 2 left, another face-off going deep in California Lutheran territory. For UCSB, you have to like it. This is where you kill penalties. As far away from your net as you possibly can. Wasiuk and Spears have been out here for a long time killing this penalty. Cal Lutheran wins the face-off. Spears quickly gets onto the puck, taking over it, and Cutbill walks with it in front of his net. Gets the pass forward. That's knocked away by Owasiuk and given away. Valois hangs onto it and finally sends it off a stick all the way back down, back behind Brian Felt. Taken away by Spears. Walks it out in front, tries the backhand. Blocked by Felt. And Cutbill will take over. A little bit of a clever move from Spears to try to walk it out on the backhand. Felt had none of it. Spears and Owasiuk just so aggressive in the neutral zone on this penalty kill. Pass over the blue line. Doesn't find its target. Sent back out. Owasiuk has it knifed off his stick. And that should be offside. And it is called. Looks like Emmett Rupert may have broken his stick on that last play. Yes, he did. That's why you carry spares, folks. Tyler Barone in to take the face-off. Now just down to 16 seconds on this power play. Puck sent back out to the point. Helton sends it across for Cutbill. Cutbill sends it across, finds Aguilar. Aguilar in on the half wall, turns, fires it back across, top of the zone. Helton sends it back to the point. Pallone back down low to Helton. Helton just below the circle, taking a few chops, and the Gauchos are back to full strength. Big hit from Del Bonis. That's set to the middle, knifed away at the last possible second, and it leaves the zone. California Lutheran forced to tag up. We are back to 5-on-5 hockey. Achpish recovered it, but was offside, so he had to wait for the mates to tag up. And California Lutheran will take over. Helton sends the puck forward. Aguilar gets a shove from Liam Gallant and sends it back in deep. Del Bonis into pressure, and it doesn't leave the zone. And Tyler Barone knifes it away from Helton. Del Bonis sends it deep. No one home, so Pallone free to take over. Sends the pass forward to Aguilar, tries to go off the boards, doesn't get it deep. Gallant had to wait for the mates to get on side. He takes some heavy contact from Arutunian. But it's Achpish who comes away with the puck. Achpish over the blue line, takes another hit, blocks the clearing attempt, and then knifes it deep. What a shift from Achpish on this one. He taken down, no call forthcoming. Sends it forward for Aguilar. Aguilar, backhand strike for Wayne Jones. Jones over the blue line, drugged down again, no call coming. Del Bonis misses the pass. He'll take over, get center red, and feather it in. Where Cutbill will take over. Cutbill under pressure from Spears. Sent forward, taken away. Owasiuk had to wait for Spears to get back on side. He does. Knifed off of his stick. Goldzer rips, just off. Felt got just enough of that one from Spears, enough to send it wide. From my angle, it looked like it was almost in. Adam Poe sends it out. Owasiuk takes that away. Goldzer takes a couple chops, and a huge hit back behind from Travis Jones. Gauchos with a shot. Goldzer tries to get in the way and deflect that one, and doesn't go. And this one goes off with the hand of Dimitri Piagai all the way back down. Piagai leaves it for his partner, Andrew Vieira. Sent back around for Piagai. Looks up, tries to find a passing option. Feathered forward. Owasiuk sends it over for Goldzer. Goldzer with a shot, save, rebound! It's loose in the crease, and no one can seem to get a handle on it. Goldzer with the last jam, and it just goes over the top of the net. Aguilar tries to leave the zone with speed. He has to pull up, and he'll circle back in his own end. Sends the pass forward for Evans. Evans sends it back across. Evans recovers. That one's blocked. And Vieira goes into battle for it. We're going to see a lot of Blake Aguilar down the stretch here. Dimitri Piagai does the yeoman's work to get it out of the zone. And here comes Owasiuk. Owasiuk draws 3 purple shirts to him. And boy, he took some punishment to get that one deep. And he needs to get off the ice. Spears can't knock down the passing, or the clearing attempt, excuse me. And this will be free for Emmett Rupert to take over. Rupert over for Valois, sends it for Spears. Spears handles the pass. Can't get through the defense, but the Gauchos will take over. Strategos tries to send it to the front of the net, and that's blocked away with Felt. Strategos again, what a save from Felt as he got the glove up in time. Sent off the boards. Recovered again. Lobbed forward by Austin Trenner. Strategos pressuring. And the Gauchos knife it away. Trenner loses it. Cutbill tries to send it forward. Doesn't get there. Shot. Rebound. Score! The initial shot came from Dimitri Strategos. The rebound off of Felt. And who else is in front of the net? It's Austin Trenner. With his second goal of the game, it's 4-1. Ice hockey at UCSB with just 2:33 left in this contest. And you cannot understate the importance of that insurance goal if you're ice hockey at UCSB. A good, hard-working shift from a depth line. And coaches always say, good things happen if you go to the front of the net. Trenner goes there, and it's just a quick, innocent rebound. off of the pads of goaltender Brian Felt, and it's Austin Trenner who's there to bury it. Timeout called here by California Lutheran, looking for a way to claw back into this one. Now 4-1 in favor of UCSB. Looking very good for claiming their first 2 points here of this season. So that last one reads Trenner from Strategos. Of course, the official scoring will be available on UCSBHockey.com tomorrow. Face-off taken by Del Bonis. And Rupert tries to feather it forward, can't get it through. And that is offside at the line. A little bit of post-whistle pleasantry, and who else is it for UCSB other than Emmett Rupert? Rupert in it involved with, it looks like, Travis Jones. It's taking all three officials to get in between them. And I believe both of their nights will be done. So Travis Jones is done for the evening. Officiating crew waiting for Jones to officially make it to his locker room. For good reason. Last year the officials, one game, made that mistake of not waiting, and it turned into a brawl in the hallway between the locker rooms. So Emmett Rupert's night is done for ice hockey at UCSB. And I believe we will probably have coincidental penalties keeping us at 5-on-5 here. Two minutes and 27 seconds left here in this contest. 4-1 ice hockey at UCSB. And the face-off goes careening across where Macon McIntyre, sends that one deep. Off the stick of Jackson Schutz. Cutbill will fire that one, and that'll be a save for Lennon Karma. Ockfish tries to feed it out, held in. Ockfish tries again, once again held in by Cutbill. Cutbill sends it deep, off the back of a Gaucho defender, and great diving play. From Gallant to get that one out. Cutbill over the line, and Blake Aguilar was still caught in the UCSB zone, so that will be offside with now just a minute 47 left in this contest. Gauchos send Chris Cruz Holloway over the board, the sophomore from Palo Alto, California, along with Justin Goldzer and Tyler Barone. Cruz Holloway into pressure on Danny Helton. Helton sends the pass forward, misses everybody. Winds up on the stick of Vieira. Vieira gets it through Cutbill. Sent forward, and it tips off of Justin Goldzer and into the Knights bench. And the officials blow that face-off down for a little bit of encroachment. And we'll do it again. Aguilar in to take this. And he does wrestle it away. Gauchos fire the puck in deep. Justin Goldzer will get to it first. Kicks it behind where Cruz Holloway sends it in front, and it's blocked at the last possible moment by Nick Cerezo. Great pass from Cruz Holloway to find Justin Goldzer. Gauchos are offside, so they'll have to tag up. Cutbill will carry out through the neutral zone. Cutbill weaves into the middle of the ice. Knifed away from him, taken over by Wayne Jones. Jones sends it back to the point for Helton. Helton feeds it towards the front of the net, knifed away. Lennon Karma with that save, sent back towards the front of the net. No one home, and this will come all the way back into the Knights zone. Cruz Holloway pressuring Cerezo, puts the body. Sent forward off the skates of Cutbill. Cutbill recovers, sends it across for Helton. Helton sends it, and it'll go wide of the net. Piagat can't knife it away, taken away from him by Cutbill. Cruz Holloway will send this one all the way down. Justin Goldzer will get to it first and negate that icing with 16 seconds now left. Takes the hit from Cerezo. Jackson Schutz sends it back down to him, but the pass isn't completed. And now Aguilar carries to the red line, tries to weave his way through one. Great stick from Chris Owasiuk, and that will do it. Ice hockey at UCSB claims its first win of the young season, a 4-1 final score over the heated local rival California Lutheran Knights. And that keeps a long-standing streak alive of the home team being largely dominant in this season series. UCSB has not lost on home ice to California Lutheran since the first time these two teams met back almost 2 years ago. October 2015 is when that game occurred. Teams shake hands at the middle of the ice. Unfortunately, we're not able to have a post-game interview here. Once again, we send our best wishes to my normal broadcast partner, Eric Evelhoch, who is currently out with an illness. So UCSB moves to 1-2-0 on the season. California Lutheran falls to 2-3-0. And a gritty and somewhat penalty-filled affair, especially here in the third period. Nonetheless, ice hockey at UCSB will be thrilled with the result of this one. A thoroughly dominant game for really, I'd say, about 90 to 95% of it. One time California Lutheran was really able to establish was during those long stretches of 5-on-3 power play they had. Excellent outing from Gaucho backup goaltender Lennon Karma as well, only allowing that one goal. Teams shake hands at center ice. A lot of these players have seen each other many, many times on different levels all throughout the state. So some familiarity, some friendships. In fact, a lot of them have probably played together at various points. Again, California Lutheran, only about 35 to 40 minutes drive away from here at Ice in Paradise, making this a pretty strong local rivalry. Final shot totals in the third period: 13 for California Lutheran, 14 for UCSB, meaning a game total of 54 for the Gauchos and 25 for the visitors. So more than 2-to-1 shot difference for the Gauchos. Moving into the 3 stars of this game as I do some quick mental thinking here. I think I'm going to give my third star to goaltender Lennon Karma, who was not very busy all night long. He definitely was the slower of the 2 goaltenders, but it takes a lot of focus to be able to stay engaged in a game when you're seeing 5, 6, 7 minutes between shots on goal. And there were several stretches where Karma had to face something like that and then had to be ready to make a sharp save within just a few moments. So I give him my third star of the game, an excellent outing from him, and he may be doing what he needs to do to wrestle away that number 1 position from Will Hahn, who was pretty much uncontested the starter when this season began. My second star of the night is going to go to Austin Trenner. Trenner doing what he does best, going to the front of the net, wreaking havoc, raising a little bit of hell, and he got a couple goals off of it tonight, including that insurance marker just a few moments ago to put the Gauchos up 4-1. He now has 3 goals on the season and is showing why he is a valuable asset to this Gauchos team, and I think it's pretty unmistakable who the top number 1 star of tonight's game is going to be, number 9, Chris Owasiuk. I mean, he was just on another level all his own here this evening. So I don't think anyone really could have slowed him down. A pair of goals. He now leads the team with 4, including the beautiful short-handed goal that he put off the post and in behind Brian Felt. excellent outing from him, and we are about done here at Ice in Paradise. Once again, we will be back on Sunday, this coming Sunday, for an 11 a.m. face-off between your Gauchos and the Stanford Cardinal, the Pac-8 school, coming to Ice in Paradise in Goleta for the first time in history. So we will see you. I will be here then as well. My co-commentator, Eric Evelhoch, will also be out for that one as well. So thank you very much for tuning in, whether you're on Facebook Live, on YouTube, or listening or watching after the fact. We appreciate it. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it from us here at Ice in Paradise in Goleta. Final score, your UCSB Gauchos 4, the California Lutheran Knights 1. Good night from Goleta.